Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
他现在认出来，刚才就跟考试考，试考是这个是我的儿子是是，他也认出来，
I can't hear her.
是
I can't. I hear her.
我
I can't. I are.
我
Uh,
儿子是这个
A out.
这个是
Out.
So you gotta use this card right here and say it. I gotta try to understand.
Okay.
Gotta understand.
Okay. You got first?
Understand.
Yeah, you got her?
No, I'll start. I'm gonna start.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. You ready?
Okay.
Go. Bigger, louder, and louder than ever.
Don't cough on me.
Okay, try it again. Bigger, louder, and louder than.
I got a zigger. Is it Igger?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Alright.
I can.
Uh-huh.
That finger painting is a masterpiece.
A finger. A finger.
A finger.
A finger. Apostrophe. Apostrophe. An apostrophe. There's a finger paint. Finger
Painting.
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 Finger painting.
It's a masterpiece.
I'm not getting this. I don't even know what you're saying.
Well, I think to play, I have it in my mouth, I say it, and then you guess what that is. I was saying that finger painting is a masterpiece.
The finger painting is a masterpiece.
That.
I thought you said the finger is an apostrophe. Didn't even make sense. You know what mine was?
I already forgot.
Bigger, better, and badder than ever. Yeah,
I got bigger.
bigger,
I got bigger.
bigger, badder, better than ever.
Yeah.
So you like this game, Speak Out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we were playing it wrong.
No, I think we just couldn't understand what each other was saying. No matter what you want to say, right or wrong, we just couldn't understand it. But you know what?
What?
There are rules to the game.
There are?
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to follow those rules.
What are they?
Well, they're right here. Each card is successfully guessing phrases that the other team has. So we played right, we just couldn't understand it.
Ah,
Yeah, rules for life. Yeah, we'll work on this game. I'll see you later. That was a pretty crazy game. Sometimes rules are hard to follow, but sometimes they're even harder to understand. That game, I could barely understand what Carissa was saying. But remember, our theme for this month is rules for life. Sometimes rules are hard to follow. Now remember, we need to play well and finish strong. Play well and finish strong. Now this is our 5th week of the month, and I just want you to know that I have learned a lot about responsibility. I hope you have too. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. Show that you can be trusted with what is expected of you. And I hope you've learned a lot this month. But we're not finished yet. We're going to hear some great things about playing well and finishing strong. How are you doing?
good.
Are you ready for worship?
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I'm glad I got out of that thing.
You sounded pretty strange.
Hi, guys. It was strange.
It was very strange.
Man,
Yeah.
do you play that with your kids?
Yeah, I have played that with my kids. It's kind of fun.
Do you understand them?
No.
I just wondered if it was easier with somebody like your family.
Not really. Probably worse.
Oh,
Yeah, just because I think we laugh more,
true.
even though we did laugh quite a bit.
Could you understand me?
A couple words. Yeah.
Okay.
You did well.
I thought so.
I think you played well and you finished pretty strong.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you always do.
Yeah.
You ready for a song?
Yeah.
I'm bringing back an oldie.
What is it?
It's called Big House.
Yes.
Do you remember Big House?
Yeah. It's like
It's a big house with lots and lots of room. A big table
Oh, my
with
favorite.
lots and lots of food.
Food's my favorite.
And you know what they're talking about in this song?
Heaven.
Oh my gosh, good job. Are you ready for this song? Big house. Yes, so get up off the couch, get up off the floor, and we want to hear you singing as loud as you can. Big house. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anchor Todd, and we interrupt this program just for fun! Take a look at this! All right, I'm gonna go catch up with them.
welcome to Bible time. Go ahead and go grab your Bible. All right, so this is our last week for this verse, and this one has been so good. It's just a great reminder to really stretch yourself. So let's go ahead and open the Bible and read it again. So we're gonna go to the table of contents. Remember, that's always at the beginning of our Bible, and our Bible is broken up into two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. So this month we've been in the New Testament. So let's go ahead and look for Luke. Great. So in the New Testament, that's 3 chapters down. And in my Bible, it's 1208, the page number that is. And remember, our page numbers are at the top in every Bible. So go ahead and turn and find your page number. Remember, mine's 1208 and yours is going to be similar, but maybe not the same. Awesome. Okay, I have found Luke. Now we're going to find our chapter. Now remember, this month we've been in chapter 16, and those are our big bold numbers. So take a look for chapter 16. Perfect. Now that you've found 16, we are going to look for the verse. And the verse is the real small number, and it's 10. So go ahead and take a look. Great, so 16:10. Now remember, this month our verse was really long and it was broken up into A and B, and we're just gonna read A today. Here we go. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little. Then you can also be trusted with something very large. Man, that is big stuff, guys, and I hope you took the time to really think about that verse and decide how you can be trusted with little things and big things. All right, guys, so next week we will find out our new verse, and it's a good one, so tune in. Have a great week.
I love that song, but now it's Bible time and we're ready for the Bible story. The Bible story this week is pretty interesting because it has to do with using good words. And I just want you to know that we have to think about that because our words really say a lot when we're talking to other people. So playing that game, it was hard to understand what each of us were saying, but at the same time, sometimes we have to be aware of what we are saying to other people. So it matters what our words say to others. So I was thinking about that, and my grandmother would spend a lot of time with us at the farm. She would come and she would stay for several weeks at our house, and I always loved it when Grandma was coming because it seemed like I always learned something from her. Didn't always like it, but looking back, I learned a lot from my grandma. And this one day, the kids, all of us siblings, we were just fighting with each other and shouting bad things to each other. I hate you. You're an awful person. I wish you weren't my brother. I wish you weren't my sister. You know how that goes. We just kind of say those mean things hoping that we're hurting their feelings. But if you really think about it, sticks and stones can break my bones and words will never hurt me, but words do hurt. Words really do hurt. And so Grandma had this conversation with us about using bad words. And I'm not talking cuss words, I'm just talking hurtful words. And she always had this little thing that she would do to kind of get the point across. And so she brought out this bowl of candy, and it was actually a bowl of Skittles. And you know how Skittles are, there's all these different colors in there, and some people like the red, some like the orange, some like the green, and it always seems like not everybody likes the same thing. Well, Grandma said that if she would hear us saying kind things to each other, then we could come up and pick a few of our favorite color of Skittles. So the bowl would be sitting on the table all the time. And Grandma would always say, hey, that was a good thing you just did. Go help yourself to a few Skittles. Pick your color. Oh my gosh, I remembered it was so great walking up there because I like the red ones. And I'd go get a couple. It was just a kind of reminder of the sweet flavor saying, you know what, I did say kind things. And Grandma always complimented. So days went by and we were going to be going to school. And I remember on the bus, there was this little guy who would get on and he'd be the last pickup. And he was a small little guy and he never said too much and he didn't always smell real good. I mean, he worked on a hog farm and so you could just smell all of that when he came in. And I remember feeling sorry for him. But this day, I don't know if I was having a bad day or what, but everybody started picking on him the minute he walked in the bus, calling him little boy or little pig, let me in, making fun of him because of how he smelled and how he looked. And I remember feeling bad, but I joined in. When they started calling him little pig, I even called him little pig. And I remember the look on his face, the sadness that came over his face. And I think it was because I said it. Because normally I didn't do that with people on the bus because I felt bad. But I did join in. And I realized that words did hurt. Words hurt. And I remembered going home and just feeling so bad in my room. And that night when I was complimenting someone at dinner, Grandma said, "Go help yourself to some Skittles." I didn't even want to take any because I remembered what I had done. Now that evening when we went to bed and Grandma checked on us and asked if we had our prayers, I told her about mine. I prayed for me, that I would learn to use kind words, and if I couldn't say kind words, I shouldn't use any words at all. Grandma talked about the story and I told her about the little guy on the bus, and she said, "All you have to do is go and apologize. He may not accept, but at least you were sorry, because I can tell you are." So that day I went on the bus and I sat with him and I told him I was sorry, and things changed after that day. I realized that bad words do matter. We should always say kind things. And if we can't say kind things, we just shouldn't say anything. So today's story is all about bad words. Listen to this story.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 29.
There's an old saying you might have heard before.
"Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me."
Yeah, on the surface, that makes sense. I mean, you drop a heavy rock on my leg, I might end up with a big cast. But you yell at me, and I don't even get a scratch, right? Well, it's a little more complicated than that, as we're about to discover in a letter from the Apostle Paul to the church in Ephesus.
Let's see. What are the most important things they need to know?
Paul had spent years teaching the church in Ephesus, but now he was in prison. So he wanted to remind the Ephesians what God had done for them and how it should change the way they treated each other, especially when it came to their words.
Don't let any evil talk come out of your mouths. Say only what will help to build others up and meet their needs. Then what you say will help those who listen.
Your words are strong and powerful. They can make an incredible impact on the people around you, whether that's for good or not. Let's imagine what it might look like if we could actually see our words.
"You totally rocked it on the field today."
Aw, now those words were like a nice pat on the back. Words can be incredibly encouraging.
"Hey, I know you've been feeling kind of sad. I'm always here if you need someone to listen."
That was comforting, just like a cozy blanket and warm cocoa. But we don't always use our wordy superpowers for good.
Wow, did you even look in the mirror this morning?
Ouch! Oh, that burned. Things are getting messy here. And if you get really angry, well, that's when your words can be real zingers.
"You are so mean. I wish you weren't my brother."
Ooh. Thoughtless words can shatter someone, break apart relationships. We all make mistakes with our words sometimes. We all end up hurting others with the things we say. But when that happens, sometimes we get a second chance to use our words wisely.
"I'm really, really sorry. That was an awful thing to say. Can you forgive me?"
Just like your words can hurt people and break relationships, words can also be the glue that puts them back together. Your words can actually bring healing. Think about it. Every single one of us has the power to make or break somebody else's day with just a few words. Whether you write it, speak it, type it, or shape it, your words are an incredible tool. You may not have the money to buy somebody an expensive gift, but the note you write or the encouraging thing you say in the hall may mean even more to them. So, think about your words. Each one Weigh them carefully. Picture actually what they might look like when they come out of your mouth. A knife that cuts deep or an encouraging pat on the back. Remember, Paul believed our words are so important to God that he wrote about it from prison. Don't let any evil talk come out of your mouths. Say only what will help to build others up and meet their needs. Then, what you say will help those who listen.
Now it's time for giving back. And this is the time where we really try to become more like Jesus by serving others and helping out. And I want you to take a look at these kids who are picking up after they had a little bit of fun. Watch this video. Hey, what are you guys building?
I'm going to build something like this, and I'm building a bracky toy.
You're building a what?
I'm building a bracky toy.
Nice. Guys, thanks for helping pick up.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Awesome. You guys have a great day.
You watch.
What a great way to build on giving back. That was a great giving back video. But now we have to move into our question of the week. This is a time where I really want you to think about the question, and maybe you have an immediate answer, but at the same time, think about this question throughout the week. But don't always think about your answer. Also go and ask other people. So the question is pretty good this week. It's pretty simple. Why do your words matter? Why do your words matter? Simple question. Ask other people about why do your words matter. Well, hello. How are things going?
Better.
Yeah, you feeling better after that game?
Oh.
You're talking better.
Yeah, I got a little workout. I feel like I could talk for hours.
Ooh, hours and hours. I hope not.
Oh.
Wait.
Hey, that was rude.
That wasn't very nice.
Words matter, Tom.
Words do matter because words, I remember when I was a kid, sticks and stones will hurt your bones, but words will never hurt me.
That's not true.
It isn't true.
Mm-mm.
But I thought it was true when I was a kid. And I tried to sometimes be tough and take all of that, but you know what? It does hurt.
It hurts.
I hurt that kid in my story today.
I know, I was kind of sad.
I know, but I learned a lot from that.
Hey, that's all we can do is learn.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I just want you to think about this question. Why do your words matter? Pretty simple.
Words are important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what I want to do right now is I want to go and try to play that game again. Speak
You
out.
do?
I do.
Well,
Let's try it
I
again.
was actually really good at it.
You were okay. Wait, you were good.
Yeah.
Kind words, you
Words
remember?
matter.
Words do matter. Let's go play. I'm going to win.
Hey, we should pray first.
You want to pray?
Yeah,
I almost forgot.
that's
Way to
okay.
go.
But words matter, so
Words
we should
do
talk
matter.
to God.
And I'm listening.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
You ready to pray? Are you ready to pray?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Put this arm up. Put this arm up. Open this hand, bring together, and let's bow our heads. Lord, I want to thank you for all you do in our lives. Words do matter. And the words that you think about us and the words we read about you are amazing. Help us to be more like you and help us to understand that words do matter. And it's in your most precious name we all say, Amen. All right, let's go play Speak Out.
Game on.
Game on. See you later.